Welcome back to the 801 Diaries podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Abby.
Abby, how are you? What's going on?
I'm doing good. Nothing really is going on. It's been really busy. Work's been busy, life's been busy,
Yeah,
but it's been good. So, yeah.
that's
What
good.
about you?
Again, also very busy. It was Maya's bachelorette weekend this past weekend, so
Very
I
exciting.
had a lot of fun and no sleep. And I got my first mosquito bites of the season. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm really struggling because I think I got about 15. Because we went to a cabin on a lake, and we were outside all night. That
Perfect
is just,
creating ground, yes.
yeah, ripe for mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Also, guys, let me tell you this. I haven't stayed up till 4 a.m. in a long time, but I did this weekend. Okay. So, first off, let's be proud because Emily is a old lady when it comes to going to bed. So, we stayed up, and as we've talked about, in Finland right now, the sun is setting at about 11 p.m. and it rises at 3:34 a.m. But in the meantime, it doesn't really get very dark. It's very like dusky right now. Like it just like gets a little bit darker, but
We're
it's
just
still like
about
light outside.
we're just about to that longest day of the year.
Yeah, which is really fun. Which actually, so this comes out Friday. Saturday is longest day of the year. It's the 21st of June. So, we're getting there,
Swag.
but it was pretty wild. Like it was like 2 a.m. and it started getting brighter, and I was like, huh,
The
haven't
more
seen
you
this
know.
before. And
Yeah.
haven't seen this in a while. So, but
I
yeah,
guess
what
that's
else have
true.
you?
If you stay up late enough, then you get to see the sun rise.
Yeah,
But at a
but
weird
it
time.
yeah, because it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. But it was a lot of fun. We did the funnest thing. Now let me tell you, this needs to be more of a thing. We did puppy yoga.
Oh, cute. Very
So
cute.
we literally just had a teacher instruct us with yoga, and there were just five little
Oh,
husky
little
puppies just
puppies.
roaming around, hanging out with us the whole time.
Oh,
And then we finished the yoga, and then we just got to sit and play with the puppies for 30 minutes.
oh, I
And it
love
was
puppies.
so much fun, and I loved it.
There's this spot where that is kind of close to me where people sell their puppies, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you know how they just have like, they'll be just on the side of the road, like box of puppies. And so whenever they're there, I always have to stop and say hi because I love puppies. They're
You
so
love the pups.
cute. They're so cute.
I get that. That's
That's
so
so
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad the Bachelorette was good.
It was really good. It was a lot of fun. It
Yeah.
was a blast. We took sauna and just hung out. We went to the city and we made Maya wear one of those inflatable outfits. So she was a
Wow.
unicorn. Well, it looked like she was riding a unicorn.
Wow.
Um, and she had to go around the city and like complete tasks doing that.
Cute.
And then we went to puppy yoga. We had dinner, and then we went to the cabin and like hung out and went to sauna. And then there was a lake, so we got into the lake, which the water was so cold.
Oh,
Still,
I believe it.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Does
So
the water ever get like not cold there? Not even warm, but just not cold?
I don't know.
Probably
If
not.
I'm being honest,
I'm
probably
gonna
not.
say probably not.
Ask me again in like a month and a half when it's at like the warmest ever, and
Peak.
then we'll
Once it
know.
reached 60 degrees outside,
Yeah.
then we'll know.
Hey, today was a warm day. It was 71.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So big day.
it is officially super super hot in Utah. We it's like 90s, mid 90s every day,
Oh
which
my gosh.
slays so hard, but it's become an issue with the running. Just it's
Yeah.
so hot outside that
Tell me
running is becoming more difficult. But
tell me
it
what you're
just
doing for that because I have to come to Utah in 2 weeks and I'm going to be running and I'm scared.
you just have to wake up early or go later in the day.
Okay.
Like you either go at like 7 a.m. or earlier or like 8 p.m. Which is fine except the bugs. I have so many mosquito bites. They've all healed now and I'm approaching things differently, a little bit smarter now, but there are
Okay.
so many bugs. We also live pretty close to a big body of water and there is
Yeah.
so many bugs.
I'm worried.
So you just got to be smart about it a little bit more, but
Okay.
it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I went running at like 10:30 in the morning yesterday, and I was miserable. It was
So it's
awful.
like hot, hot.
It's like hot, hot. Like it was so funny. This is okay. This is probably gross for everyone, but I came home and like changed, took a quick shower, and then I came home, like went and did things. And then like 8 hours later, I think probably, I was doing my laundry and my top was still wet
No way.
with sweat. Like
Which
I was so sweaty because it's
that's a big
so hot
deal
outside.
because you don't sweat.
Yeah, and like it's not even like it's like a tank top, so
Yeah.
it was soaked throughout. It was so gross. It was so
Oh
gross.
no. That's
But it's
crazy.
hot outside, but it's nice. It's really nice.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm living it.
good.
I'm living for it.
I'm prepping myself for it.
Yeah. Well, by the time you guys see this, I will have officially started marathon training, so that's exciting.
Ooh. Okay, so what have you been doing? Like, what's been your plans up until this point?
I've been doing just a half marathon training plan because we are doing a half in September, so I've just been doing a training plan for that half, and
Okay.
then I'm just gonna swap to the full
To
marathon
the full
trainer.
marathon.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So should be
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I switched to half marathon training when I'm in Utah, so
There you go.
It'll be fun.
Well, you'll have to come running with us.
I will. It'll be fun. I probably won't be able to keep up with you guys as much, but it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll
That's
probably
okay.
pass out, but it's okay.
Well, we'll deal with that when it comes.
It'll be fun. We'll have
Yeah.
fun.
No, it'll be a good time. So, any pop culture things this week?
I'm trying to remember. I feel like there were some things that have happened that I wanted to talk about, but I of course forgot to write them down, so I forgot. Do you have anything that's off the top of your head, Abby?
The only thing I can think of is, did you see that like paparazzi video of Justin Bieber?
Yeah,
Makes me so sad. I just wish people would leave him alone. Like,
they should.
I don't get why in the year 2025 we're still harassing celebrities like this. Like, it felt very like early 2000s of celebrities,
Yeah.
and it just made me really sad. Like, just leave him alone.
No, I get that. I understand because I felt so bad.
I know.
It was just like really sad.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just don't get why we're still doing that. Like the people don't want to see him like that. You know what I mean? Like if we want, like of course we want to see stuff from Justin Bieber. We love Justin Bieber, but like we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Like we don't live in the age anymore when people just want whatever. It doesn't like quantity over quality. We want the quality now. We don't need to see him
Yeah.
all the time where you're harassing him and making him uncomfortable. Like, we don't need to see that.
Yeah, I felt so bad. Like I don't know. I just feel really bad for him. Like it's just I know, and I've never been like the biggest Justin Bieber fan, but it's just sad to see how it's like going, kind of a
Yeah.
thing, if that makes sense. Like it's just
It's
I
just
don't know.
sad. I don't know.
yeah.
On happier
No, it is.
news, the new season of Phineas and Ferb came out,
Yes.
and
Did we
it
talk about
slays
this
so
last
hard.
time?
We talked about it a little while ago. I can't remember.
It was about to come out. It hadn't
Yeah.
come out yet or something.
Yeah, it hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
It is so good. I love Phineas and Ferb so much. The theme song is exactly the same, except they say there's another 104 days of summer vacation, and
Which
it
is
is
amazing.
so funny. Every single time it gets me. It is so funny. I love it so much.
That's good. That's good.
So we're watching those right now, and it's slaying
Good.
so hard
We
because
love
Phineas and Ferb slay.
that. Of course. Something that happened that I feel like we need to talk about. I remembered as Swifties, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce went to his cousin's wedding,
Yes.
and the amount of TikToks I've seen of people being like, "If Taylor Swift was at my wedding, she could marry me." And it would be fine. Like she could marry my husband, and I would be fine with it.
Yeah.
And I just think, or like she could show up in the same dress, and I would say thank you.
Yes.
And I think it's
Or
hilarious.
yeah. Or there's New Fear Unlocked. Taylor Swift might show up to the same wedding as me. What would I do? Kind of a thing. So funny. Because
So good.
seriously, what would you do if you showed up to a wedding and Taylor Swift is there? I would lose my mind.
I would lose it. Like, could
I
you
would be the
imagine?
most uncool person to ever
Oh
exist.
yeah. Oh
And I
yeah.
would feel so bad because I would know she just wants to have a normal good time, and
Like, hang
I would be an absolute nuisance, and there's just nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, no, same. It's so bad, but it's hilarious. So there's all these people of like saying what, because people are like, oh, Taylor took away from the bride, and it's like, no, 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 that's an honor. That is an honor.
That is an
to
honor.
have Taylor show up to your wedding. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
oh, but
But her and Travis
anything
are so
else?
cute.
They're
They
so
look like they're
cute.
just so happy, and I'm so happy for them. So
They really do. Also, did you see Donna Kelsey is going to be on this next season of Traitors?
no,
Yeah.
what is that?
The cast leaked, and so she's gonna be on Traitors. It's some show. It started in the UK. It's like it's like season 4 in the States or something. I think it's basically like kind of like a chameleon game where there's like some traitors and you have to like vote them out.
Oh, I think I have heard of this. Yeah.
And it's like, but you don't know who they are, and so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
but like I think with this, it's like physical challenges, and you're locked away at some castle in Ireland or something. But Donna Kelsey is gonna be on, and I think that is amazing.
That is so funny.
I'm so.
Do you know, that reminded me of
I'm not
something
gonna
else
watch
too.
it, but I'm excited for her. What?
I love Donna Kelsey. I think she's so cute. Did you see Miley Cyrus called out JoJo Siwa at a Pride Parade? It was so funny. Okay, so this is
So
the thing. It was so obviously a joke, and I think JoJo took it as a joke, but I feel like JoJo Siwa always has to come out with these like responses to people talking about her,
Yeah.
which is so wildly unnecessary, but she came out with this like whole paragraph with like pictures of her loving Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus and
was
all these things.
Such.
Where Miley said something about how she was gonna go back in the closet to find JoJo Siwa. Like it was such a funny joke in my opinion, but
Well,
I
especially
just
because I think it's especially funny because JoJo last year was inventing gay pop.
yes.
And like it's fine if she can explore and date whoever she wants. That's not the thing. It's this like she made it her whole identity, and so Miley made a joke of like, oh, gotta go find JoJo Siwa because she's missing from the closet. And so
Yes.
like it was just funny, I thought.
It was so funny.
And it was like such like a Miley joke. Like
Yeah.
Miley's humor that I think obviously JoJo missed the plot on.
Well, and it was in such like good spirits. Like she was not trying to be mean or anything
Yeah.
like that. Like it was so obviously a joke. And I really do think JoJo took it as a joke, but I just think she has this way of responding to things that happen in the most bizarre way. And I don't get
for
it.
Sure.
But it was really funny. It was really, really, really funny. She cracks me up.
Yeah. It was hilarious. So
And also,
Yeah.
can we talk about how JoJo Siwa has now decided that everything she was doing last year is cringe? And we're like, JoJo, we have told you this from the beginning. You said we were bullying you. You can't just come out and switch the plot like that. Like, come on.
I mean, I can't believe that she's switching the plot that hard. Like it's not even just like a little switch. She's 180'd herself again.
She has
and-
180 so bad.
And I'm just waiting for the comment of no one in my generation has made this drastic of a change. I'm the first. And we're like, JoJo. We're getting whiplash
I've
at this
seen
point.
this film before, and I didn't like the ending. Literally. But it's just JoJo, she will always and forever never cease to amaze me, you know?
It's just sad because she's just a 23-year-old girl who's trying to figure out her life. And she just needs to get off the freaking internet.
Yes.
Like just
get off the
and
internet.
just stop doing such public things. That's
Or
the
just
thing.
Just like think like this much before you do
Yeah.
something. Like she just doesn't put any thought into anything. She just posts and posts and posts and does and does and does.
just- yeah.
And then, you know, we get things like Dreamcast on my podcast that she's now making fun of a year later when
Yeah.
she was like crying that we were roasting her for it. But you know what? It was bad, and you now
It was
understand
bad.
it was bad. So
We
I
all,
don't know.
yeah. Calm down, JoJo. Also, she goes by Joelle now because she's
Oh, yeah.
in a mature relationship.
She's like with a like 32-year-old man. She's what, 21 with a 32, 33-year-old man.
That she cheated on her girlfriend with.
Very publicly on television. Again, JoJo, maybe just
The thing is,
Just
her
take
PR
a
team is
step.
her. The PR team is her and her mom, and the
I know.
problem is her mom's just as like excited about any publicity as she is because
And
she's the one who
impulsive.
released. She's the one who released the Tangled audition tape whilst JoJo was in Big Brother house, cheating on her girlfriend.
that was still the most wild thing to ever be released because it was so bad. Like, genuinely, I felt bad for JoJo at that point, which at some points is hard to do. But
Yeah.
it was such a bad audition and so obviously something that should have never seen the light of day. We talked about this on the
Yeah.
podcast, but should
Yeah.
have never seen the light of day. And her mom posted it.
Was like, let's do it. And then JoJo
Yeah.
came out and was like, people are talking about me, so I guess my mom's going to keep running my social media because this is great. And it's like, JoJo, people don't need to talk
No.
about you all the time, especially coming out of Big Brother house.
when they're already talking about some other things.
So,
Anyways, JoJo Siwa, keep doing you. We're gonna keep talking about you, but keep doing you.
if you don't do anything in public, we won't talk about you.
Yeah. So
There you go. Okay, anything else that we can think of?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay, shall we move on to the main event of the episode?
For sure.
Okay, so like we mentioned earlier in the episode, the day that this comes out, it's like is it the equinox? Is the solstice or is it an equinox? Do we know?
I think it's a solstice. I think the equinox.
Summer
or spring
solstice.
and fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's summer solstice. That's really hard to say. So meaning summer is officially starting.
Woo!
So exciting.
I love
Someone
summer.
is really excited. So we
love
thought
summer.
because we did it in the fall and winter, we would do our summer. We didn't do spring favorites, but we should have.
Oh, we'll have to do
But
that
we're
next
gonna do a summer favorites episode to get us like hyped for summer, so we can all do these things and have the best summer ever.
Literally.
So should we get into it?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay, so starting off strong. Favorite summer movie, Abby.
Okay, so there's a couple of things that come up for me when I
Okay.
think about what is my favorite summer movie. My first thing that comes to my mind is 10 Things I Hate About You.
Okay.
And that's not necessarily like a summer-based movie. However, it just has such like good vibes, you know what
Good
I
vibes.
mean? Such
Yeah,
good
I
vibes.
getcha.
I love that movie so much that that's definitely up there. If we're talking about a summer-based movie, you can't go wrong with High School Musical 2. I mean, come on.
I mean, that's where my heart went, is because when I think of summer, like, yes, it is based in summer, but there's something about the filter they chose for High School Musical 2.
The
It's
bright,
in
bright
St.
colors.
George, where we've spent
Where we summer.
we summer. So stupid. But it's like it's a very summer, everything about it to me is summer.
Yes.
So High School Musical 2 was my answer of like when I think of summer movies, High School Musical 2, hands down. I just need that
Mm-hmm.
energy in my life because it just really has summer energy.
It really does. But
Like,
like,
there's-
if I think of a movie, I'm gonna watch like a late summer night movie. It's probably gonna be 10 Things I Hate About You because I love that movie so much.
That's a good movie.
and
I
it's
love that.
happy and got good vibes. So
There you go. So it's like really worth it.
yeah,
Yeah, I would probably say if it wasn't High School Musical, I feel like a late night movie in the summer, like Bridesmaids is a really good one in the
it's
summer.
a good one.
That's like or like Horrible Bosses or something. Like
Yeah.
for some reason those
A
kind of
good
like
funny movie. Yeah,
a good funny like just yeah, like We're the Millers.
Silly movie.
Like just like a silly summer is for silly movies. I feel like
I agree.
it's not as like heavy, there's not as much. Like I just want to laugh. And I want to laugh about stupid things, you
Yeah.
know?
Totally.
So, that's kind of where my brain goes. But
High School
first
Musical 2.
High School Musical 2. It's there's no better way to start your summer than what time is it?
Summer.
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 You know? Like
I love
it's
that
so
movie.
good. So, that's my number one. That's my number one.
Yeah.
But
we
I'm glad,
were
I think it's funny we had the same. I mean, I'm
know.
not surprised we had the same thought on that one, but
I was driving past East High the other day, and I just go, summer, summer,
summer.
summer, summer. I love that
It's
movie.
so good. So good. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a good one for us. Our favorite summer drink. Now, the world knows we are big, big swig people. So
We
I
are.
will allow multiple summer drinks because there's just too many to pick maybe just one. Maybe you did. I could not pick just one.
No, so here's the thing with the summer drinks, okay? There's so many different options we could pick. There are so many different layers.
Okay.
Right now, so one of Swig's new summer drinks is this Dragonata. It is
I need to try this.
incredible. It is so freaking yum. Oh my gosh. I love it, love it, love it so much. So that's probably my most drank right now.
Okay.
However, I mean, we don't drink alcohol, but like a virgin mojito, a virgin pina colada, a virgin Mai
Yes.
Tai, all of those so incredible. Like by the pool,
Yeah.
a nice like yummy
Mojito,
drink.
like a cold mojito with
Yeah.
that lime and mint. That is chef's kiss. That was my like not one of my answers was a mojito because I love
feel
them.
like summer is the time for drinks. Like you could
Yes.
have basically any, I mean, cold drink. You're not having any hot drinks in the summer, but any cold drink just is so extra yum in the summer. Probably because it's
Yes.
so hot outside that a nice cool drink to cool you off
Just
is
like
just so good.
yeah.
But I just love it. I live, laugh, love it.
No, I agree. I love that. I think like a mojito is like my go-to like drink kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I love them. But I think also an Island Time from Swig
So good.
really hits in the summer, like because it's got all the tropical flavors, and so that's just like really good. Honestly, again, any cold, and it's like that's when I like fruity drinks because I'm not a huge like fruity drink person normally. Like I love like a Diet Coke, like a Founder, like kind of more Diet Coke, and then like lime or coconut or something, not like berries and stuff. But summertime, that's when it really comes out. And I obviously haven't tried the Dragonata yet. Give me 2 weeks. I will
good.
be there so fast. But yeah, like I just love a summer drink. Like a tasty one.
It is so yum. It is so, so good. And summer's just the time for drinks. It is just
Yeah.
the time for a good, fun drink.
Honestly, I was looking back at pictures the other day, and when we, like you, me, and Judy have gone to St. George before, Judy will make fun ice, and I love
Judy
her fun ice.
slays. She slays
She
the
slays the
fun
fun
ice.
She cuts up pieces of lemon, lime, strawberries, anything, and makes her own ice cubes, and then she
Puts 'em
makes
in
a fun
drinks.
little drink, and you put it in, and it just
It's so
chef's
cutie.
kiss.
And
I love
it is
so
so
much.
fun. I love it so much.
Yes. So we stand hard.
We do.
Okay, next category. We have our favorite song or like playlist of the summer.
So this one's hard because obviously there is the infamous song of the summer every year, and
Yes.
I usually pretty much agree with that. You know,
Yes.
I love a good pop song for the summer.
Yes.
However, if I had to think of like a song for the summer, you know, one that comes up definitely is Magic by the Cars. Because me
Yes.
and Judy have this tradition of getting in her car with the convertible top down, blasting this song and driving really fast. Obviously within the speed limits on the freeway. But you drive fast with the wind and the song. It's a magical summer experience. So that is definitely one.
Okay.
And then I just don't know. I feel like I have like a summer vibes playlist, but it's a lot more of like a vibey playlist than like
Yeah.
a pop summer song. You know what I mean?
I get that. I get it.
So I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Well, my first thought was Party in the USA.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yep.
Because I just feel like, well, first off, like summer, I feel like the peak of summer is 4th of July.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And to me, that's just like the peak vibey summer song is Party in the USA.
Yeah.
Like there's just something about it that just like really screams summer, and maybe it's literally because it was like the song of the summer at like a pinnacle age in my life or whatever when
Yeah.
my life was forming, and so I just feel like Party in the USA is like my first like gut reaction. Like this is my song for the summer. Like
Gotcha.
it just feels like summer when I listen to that song.
No, that's a really good idea. I love that song. Party in the USA is so good.
Yeah,
And it
it's
slays every time.
amazing.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
Okay. This is kind of fun. Like I asked ChatGPT for some fun other answers, and one thing it said is favorite spot to hang out. Do you have a favorite spot to hang out in the summer?
I love to be in the mountains.
Yes.
So any, good little spot up in the mountains is a good time. I also love to be at the lake. So just
Yes.
chilling on the beach at the lake is a great time. And honestly, I just love to be in the grass. Like I love to put out a little blanket, sit under the shade of a tree, and just lay
Absolutely.
outside. I love being outside.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. I feel like going up to like the cabin or something and having a fire and just like that's like my favorite way to hang out in the summer. Because again, it is a little cooler up there. You're a little bit removed from the blaring heat of Utah, but it's just like chill, fun. You get some s'mores. You just kind of like
Such a good time.
do whatever. So that's my answer.
I forgot to mention something really exciting that happened this week.
Okay.
I learned how to grill.
Appy.
I got a charcoal grill and I learned how to grill and I slay on the grill. This is so very exciting and I love it so much, and lives are about to be changed with this grill in me. Like it's really very exciting because I love it so much. I love it so much, and it was so easy and I slayed so hard, and we're about to be grilling up in this
Will you
town.
grill for me?
I would
in 2
love to
weeks?
grill for you. I grilled like 20 hot hamburgers the other day and a couple hot dogs, and I was just out there slaying with my little tongs and my grill. I was slaying so hard.
I love it.
I had my apron on that says Judy's Little Sous Chef, and I was
So
slaying
cute.
so hard.
I love that.
Yeah. So
I love
anyways,
that. So she's
back-
a griller now.
I'm a griller. So watch
There you go.
out. Shh. Literally, watch out.
There you go. Okay, what's a favorite summer activity of yours?
Well, right now it's grilling. I live to grill.
She lives to grill.
I love a good grill. No, I genuinely love to sit by the pool. I love nothing more than to be like laying out by the pool or in the pool, laying out either way with a fun drink in hand, music playing, and just sitting there. That is my dream activity.
I get it. I love laying in the pool with one of the floaties that we have. It's these giant slices of fruit, and there has never been a better floaty. Like, I don't really like laying out on the ground very much or at all. I get bored really easy, but in the pool with those floaties, because you're just so relaxed in those. I could be in the floaties for a long time.
Give me a book and a beach, and I will be there for years.
Yeah.
I can sit outside on the beach with a book forever. It is my favorite thing to do.
There you go. I loved like lake days. Lake days are so fun. I love a lake day. Just get me. I love tubing. I'm one of like not everybody in our family likes it. I love a tube. I love just ripping around, like flying back and forth. Like you on an airhead. You're on an airhead and you're just holding on, and you just, if you hit the wake at a certain thing and you just fly, you go like 10 feet in the air. Like I love a boat day. I love being pulled by a tube. I'm not good at jet skiing, at like water skiing, but like I love a tube. So like a lake day is probably like one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite activities.
See, I hate being on the tube. It is so not my thing. It is so scary to me. But I love being the spotter, but on the back of the jet ski, watching them and then telling the driver when they fall off, because that is so fun. That is so much fun. But I do not like being on the tube. I do not like that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we have is our favorite food, like our favorite summer food. I love mine. I'll just go right off the back. I love, and this is going to make you really happy. I love a hamburger with the buns from Bowman's. Those
Okay.
like
Those
I
chewy
love
buns.
those chewy buns. I love like just a good old barbecue with some pasta salad on the side, a little potato salad, maybe some cucumber salad or something. Do you know what I mean? Like just a
Yeah.
good old like barbecue with. I love a hamburger. Let's be completely
Gotcha.
honest. So very excited for your grilling experience.
Literally, I am the best griller ever. I am making waves and
Just changing the
having.
game.
I'm changing the game with my hamburgers. They are delish. So that's
excited.
slays. For me, I also do love a hamburger, but I feel like nothing screams summer like a good old fashioned hot dog. Like a campfire with a stick and a hot dog. You roast your own hot dog, you slap it in that bun, you eat it, and too it's too hot to eat, and it's delicious and incredible, and I just love it so much.
I feel that. Are you a all beef hot dog gal?
Yes.
You a mixed meat gal?
No, I'm not a mixed meat gal at all. I love a good beef hot dog, and I also love just ketchup. I don't like a lot of different additions. Same with my hamburgers. I'm a just ketchup or a this is a Utah thing, but I think it's kind of getting out into the world. Fry sauce. I'm a big fry sauce person.
Yes.
If I had to pick a condiment, it's gonna be fry sauce every single time. I don't like mustard very much, and plain ketchup is fine, but it has to be on something. I'm not a like dip the fry into ketchup kind of a person.
I love ketchup.
I'm a fry sauce gal through and through.
Okay.
But I do in fact love a good hot dog. But I wouldn't put fry sauce on a hot dog.
No,
I don't
that would
think.
be weird.
But I do on my hamburger.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal. So
Yeah.
That's a good one. I
Yeah.
agree. I think that's good. Okay, your favorite summer treat, Abby?
My favorite summer treat. I love a popsicle. Like a good old fashioned like pace bar.
Oh,
So good. So good.
When we were little, I feel like it's a very like common thing to have like a second fridge or freezer in your garage, and we had a freezer. We had a big freezer out there, and for a long time, every summer, our mom would go to Sam's Club and just stock the thing with popsicles.
Yeah.
And like different kinds, like the icy ones. Those are so
good.
good. And just I think, yeah, pace
An
bars
Otter
or
Pop?
Otter Pops or just anything. Like I love
So
that,
yum.
and I feel like that we need to do that more often.
Yeah. Also, the ice cream man, when he came a busting through town, best day of my life.
Best day ever. He comes here in Finland all the flippin' time, and I always have my windows open just because we don't have air conditioning, and so I always can hear it. And sometimes I'll be on the phone with Judy, and I'll be like, Judy, the ice cream man is here, and she's like, Are you going? Are you going? And then I go every once in a while, but it's so fun.
Yeah, no, he comes around me pretty often. I heard him on Friday, but I haven't stopped him. I should.
You should.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
But
I would say for my favorite summer treat, I love a s'more. Like I
that's a good one.
get me a s'more, and it's a s'more with a Reese's cup instead of just plain
Oh, yeah.
Hershey chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or Fotzer chocolate. That slays
Now,
every time too.
That slays every time. That's how I'll do a plain chocolate s'more. If
Yeah.
not, I'm doing a Hershey. I'm not doing Hershey because
A Reese's.
vile. But I'm doing a Reese's s'more. Those are the two, like a Fotzer or a Reese's. Those are my favorite s'mores. But I love a s'more. Like that's my favorite summer treat, I think.
I think that's great.
Okay, Abby, you have any fun summer traditions that you have a favorite of?
The 4th of July is my all-time favorite holiday, so I love the 4th of July. So I would say like going to watch the fireworks
Yes.
is a favorite tradition. I love fireworks so much.
Yeah.
So I love that. I don't know. I don't think we really have any like. I mean, Yuhanus. We do Yuhanus every year. That's always
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
That's always a good one.
Which is the midsummer party, the Finnish midsummer party. Um, I don't know. We don't really have like summer traditions.
Yeah, I feel like though our summer holidays, like our 4th of July, our Yuhanus, we like kind of go all out for them.
We
and
go
they're
hard,
a big
yeah.
deal, and I love that.
Well,
Just
so
feel like
this
that's
is
what I would
why
say.
this is what happens is it's like the one Finnish holiday that we really celebrate a year.
Yeah.
And it's right at the end of June. So I make a big point that we really celebrate July 4th really hard because we have to celebrate America. We just celebrated Finland.
Absolutely.
We have to celebrate America in all of America's glory because we
go.
cannot forget about America. So those two happen pretty quick, and they're pretty big deals because we have to be celebrating.
Yeah, I love going to see the fireworks 4th of July, especially like in the city where mom and dad live. Our dad owns one of the buildings there, so we can like they have it around the city, and then so we go and we get up onto the roof and we just hang out on the roof of the building, and nobody's around us, and we get like a really good view of the fireworks, and it is so
It's
much
so
fun.
hard.
Yeah,
I love the 4th of July.
I do too. It's so fun. 4th
So-
of July in a small town is like so
Such a good
fun.
time.
There's something like so cool about it.
It is so fun. It was fun when during COVID, so July 4th, 2020, they didn't do the parade, and we're not parade people
No.
anyways, but they had like some of the first responders and like
City
the mayor, I
councilman.
think, stuff like that.
No, the mayor did not show up that
Okay,
year.
the mayor. Yeah, well, there was a thing with the mayor, but
So she didn't go in the parade.
she didn't show up. But anyways, so they came and like drove through the streets of the city and did
Yeah.
like a little, socially distanced parade kind
And
of
they
a
had
thing.
like water guns and stuff.
Yeah. And that was cute. That was fun because we're
That
not
was
parade people, so we never go. But
Yeah, but it was fun.
this one was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Abby, a Utah only activity. What? Quick, easy answer. Lagoon. Like quick,
That's
easy.
a good one.
Because I mean, I like especially being up from northern Utah. Like we've gone to Lagoon. We would go just Wednesday night at 8 p.m. It closes at 9, and we just like go ride a couple rides, ride Rattlesnake Rapids, Chef's Kiss, and then like go
Rattlesnake
home.
Rapids.
I feel like that's like a quintessential summer night.
Summer.
Is like
Yeah.
going to Lagoon in the evening and then just like hanging out.
Riding a couple rides and then coming home.
Yeah.
It is such a. I love Lagoon so much.
Yeah.
I think it's fun because like we're not like we're not Disney people. Like we don't go to Disney
Yeah.
at all really. We've been once. Or like we don't like we're not amusement park people, but Lagoon will always and forever be that place. Like I love Lagoon.
Love it
So much.
Yeah, it's number one. And so as far as like Utah only activities, I think that's like number one.
Yeah. I would agree. Or just like a good time spent in the mountains,
Yeah.
Whether that's camping or hiking or, just good time spent in the mountains.
I agree. Mountains are A+ in Utah.
Yeah.
Especially like summer mountains are so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and then our last category that I have, unless you've thought of any others, have you thought of anything else? Okay, so our last category that we have is a favorite summer trip we've taken. I feel like we've taken some pretty solid summer trips.
Yes, we've been very fortunate to go to some very fun places and have some very fun summer trips.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite one that you can
I
think of?
mean, my favorite place in the whole entire world is Hawaii. So
Yes.
anytime we've been to Hawaii is a great time, especially during the summer. Like it is just gorgeous there. Because I've been there in like kind of beginning of the year too, where when it's not quite as nice. Well, I mean it's Hawaii, so it's always nice. But like it's just more weather dependent, where it's just always super nice in the summer.
Yeah.
And I just love Hawaii. I love it so much. We did this 3-week RV trip throughout the US.
Yeah.
And there's so much lore from this RV trip that we'll have to get to at a later day. But
That would be a good episode to just go through that whole thing.
yeah, because that thing was wild. It was really wild. I don't know how our parents did it, but
Yeah.
honestly, I don't even know how we did it.
I
But
don't know how, but man,
In the moment there, well, it was a lot of fun until it was time to go to bed, and then trying to fit 4 adults basically into this RV. Well, six adults, but the parents had their room. Left us to deal with the
Pull-out couch and the
pull
table.
up, yeah, and the table and the chair. R.I.P. Adam.
Like
But
he was small at that point.
I mean, he was small, but still not that small.
Yeah.
He was on the verge.
We can get into
We're a
that.
very tall family. Anyways, we there's so many things happening right now. Anyways, other than the nights, this trip was really fun. But looking back on this trip was so gosh darn iconic
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
there are so much great lore from this trip.
Yeah.
But that's another great trip. But I will probably say Hawaii just because I love Hawaii so much. And it will always and forever be so special to me.
I get that. I would say one of my favorites is probably when we did our Disney cruise, because
That's such a good
we
one, too.
saw so much and we got to do a lot, and it was so fun.
And it was like our first time
it was
out
our
of
first,
the country.
Yeah, our first international trip. We went on like this crazy cruise throughout all of the Mediterranean. It was so fun. I love that. I would say either that one or I don't know, coming to Finland for the first time was really fun to like meet our family and stuff, because we had heard from them all the time and like got birthday cards and stuff, but we had never actually been over to meet them, so that was really fun and everything. But I think one of my favorites was that, or that first Hawaii trip. That first Hawaii trip we went on was so fun. But I think for me the Disney
Not the
cruise was, like,
2019 one?
it was fine.
Not the furnace face one? Oh, there's so many great stories.
The amount of I feel like our trips always end with a crap load of lore. Like just
They really do. Well, I feel like you get all 6 of us, now 7. Of
8.
course, we include sister-in-law. Well, 8, yeah. Well, the baby can't really do much yet, so.
I feel like
And we also haven't really done any trips with the baby yet, so
yeah.
we don't have any experience with him. But you get all of us in a confined area, and things are gonna go down. I don't know. Things are gonna get kind of crazy. We are demons to be around to some certain extent, and
Poor Judy.
we
is really
we slay every time. Timo and Judy. Oh my gosh, Emily.
sorry.
Well, if anyone fell asleep, you've just been awoken.
Sorry.
You have been awoken by Emily's bread timer. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm making rolls right now, so.
You put all of us in a confined area together, and things are going to happen, and people are going to cry, but they're also going to laugh. And
let's be completely honest. You say people are gonna cry. Emily's gonna cry.
Yeah, that's because Emily just needs to, just,
Well, we're getting there.
Anyways. There's
Yeah.
always a lot of lore with our trips, and
We'll have to recap the RV trip just even just for everybody else, but honestly just so like we have a record of it, because I feel like I was at such a weird point in my life when we went on that trip that I don't remember right now a lot of it. So I think it would be fun to recap the insane and maybe inspire some people to do it as well, because
I know, honestly, we might
should.
do a, like, if you want to start in Utah and do a basically entire U.S. trip, well, kind of more like East Coast, Northeast U.S. trip.
basically driving from Utah to New York City to Niagara Falls and a lot of places in between. That northern half of America. Basically hitting the whole thing. I think we hit like
Yes.
25 different states.
Something like that. With 4 almost adults, children, 2 adult parents, and 3
RV.
weeks. 3 weeks on the road. It would be a great like
For our posterity.
travel video, travel tip
Yeah.
idea. Because that trip was genuinely one of our favorites, but in the
Yeah.
moment, there were some moments where we were really close to murdering each other.
It was
But
But we'll have to do a recap because that
but
would
with
be
so
fun
much
to relive
love.
sometime.
Yeah, with so much love.
So much.
Yeah. So I don't know.
We will see. But that's our summer favorites.
Yes. So let us know what your summer favorites are as well. Because summer's my favorite season. I know I've talked about this a lot. I love summer so very, very much. So I'm very happy that it is here and it is hot and it is gorgeous and we're all getting tan from just existing and it is
I need that.
Beautiful.
Because here's the deal. Normally I'm really okay with my see-through color. But when we were at sauna, I was the whitest of all the Finns. So I really think that's now a problem.
I was going to say that's an accomplishment. That is really an accomplishment to be out the whitest people alive for whiteness.
When I'm in Utah, I'm getting a tan. I'm going to at least do something. So watch out, guys, because it's time. It's that season.
Heck yeah.
So yeah.
All right, well, go follow us on your preferred streaming platform, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on social media. And I
think that's it.
Give us a thumbs up, ring the bell.
Do the things. You know
rate,
what to do.
Review, send this to your friends.
And tell us what you want to do.
Friends.
What you want to do from our list of what we said.
Yeah.
What things do you want to try out if you haven't tried them? Do you want to go to Lagoon with us? Let us know. We'll go.
If you want, we are the 801 Diaries, which is a very Utah-based name. If you want like a Utah guide to summer, we could totally do that too.
Oh, we should do that. That would be fun.
We love Utah. And if you're in Utah and want to do something fun, give me a call. I'm here.
I'll be there in 2 weeks.
I'm down to party.
A week from when this comes out. So
yeah. So
let's hang out.
We're down to clown. So yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. I think that's it. Bye, guys.